Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Tomiwa and today we're getting our hair done. So I've had my natural hair out for like 2 weeks now, and you all know that's not healthy. So we need to get that, done into a protective styling. And I came by this salon called My Extension in Lekki Phase 1, Lagos, Nigeria. And I'm just going to show you, the process of getting my hair done from start to finish. If this is your first time on this channel, welcome, thank you so much. And if you've been kicking it with us, it's amazing to have you back. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button you see on your screen if you're interested in like lifestyle, fashion, beauty, food, stuff like that. And turn on the notification bell to get notified for my next couple of videos. Now let's go get my hair done. This is what the salon looks like from outside. It's called My Extension Salon in Lekki Phase 1, and the owners have a restaurant upstairs called Maple. I'll drop the address in the description box so you can check that out if you're interested. Once you get in, you're met with this very aesthetically pleasing design. I love the decor. The setup is really nice. They section the salon for different purposes. This section is for their hair and skincare products called the Smith hairline. They also sell hair extensions. In fact, I believe that they started off by selling hair extensions. They have different sections. This is the major salon space. This is the wash station. They also have a pedicure station. They're quite popular for their pedicure, and the rest of the salon, which is the major salon station. This is what I wore to the salon. Don't I look cute? It's time to wash my hair. Right, the lady was really gentle. I enjoyed my hair, and after that they're using their products as well as heat protector because they're about to blow dry my hair, which I really appreciated. It shows that they care about the hair. It's blow dry time. I mean, that's really basic, blow dry comb. So the style I'm doing has cornrows in front and braid at the back. So what she does first is section from ear to ear and pack the cornrow portion up. Then the portion at the back, she first uses edge control to lay it up and then cuts across, I believe vertically, and then sections that vertical portion horizontally and twists each portion. So what they technically want to do is to section all the parts of the hair they're going to braid down so that it will have those cubes, which I think is really smart. So they go vertical first and then they go horizontal and just twist each box till they're completely done. Once they're done, they pack all that up so it doesn't interfere with what they're about to braid, and they start braiding from the back. This shows a clear picture of how the braiding is done. They section the cube into 3 and they start weaving your natural hair first. After they've woven for a couple of seconds, they then begin to take bits and pieces of the hair extensions they're going to use and they place it in the center across, making sure that they tuck it in and, start weaving it with your hair. It's a pretty, new way, fairly new. This is the stitch braid style or the feeding style. As you can see, they tuck the hair extensions into the center of your hair and they start braiding. Along the way, I had to eat because food is important. At some point, they had 5 people working on my hair, which I really appreciated because I really needed to go. The hairstyle I'm doing, I want curls in there. I forgot what they call them now. And to achieve that, they take a strand of hair extension which they put across the hair. They take one side of the hair extension and take it away from the hair while they continue braiding the other side of the hair extension along with the hair. So the hair that is let out is the hair that would be curled later on in the video. They're done with the braiding at the back, and now it's time for the cornrows. They section it, use edge control to get those lines sharp, comb it through and start weaving your natural hair. Along the way, they begin to add very, very thin, strands of hair extensions into the hair, and they weave it into the hair, ensuring that they tuck it in very nicely so it looks pretty much like your natural hair. That's what I like about, this feeding or stitch braid style of doing cornrows. It just blends so nicely with your hair because of how it's tucked in. The style I wanted doesn't have a particular pattern. Everything comes, to the center. And so they have to section the hair so they ensure that they get equal sides on both ends. They're pretty much almost done with one side, and so they, jump to the other side straight away to, do the exact same thing they did on one side to the other side. Someone is, at the end finishing up the tips of the hair, so they weave it almost to the end, and then they split it into two and begin to twist the ends. So that's how they finish the hair. Hair is completely done. It's time to curl, the sections I want curled, and they curl it around a bendy roller, and then they fold the two edges of the bendy roller so the hair doesn't remove. They then trim the split ends, and after trimming the split ends, it's time to spray with oil sheen. After spraying with oil sheen, they use a dryer to dry along the hair so that it doesn't have split ends. And then it's time to put the hair in hot water, boiling hot water in a bucket. They make sure they submerge the hair fully into it and use a container to pour over the portions that have been curled around the bendy roller. They then also put hot towel over the woven portion of your hair. As you can see, it's really hot by the expression of my face, but that's to ensure that the hair, lays properly and there are no split ends. That process is super important. It's not a step that can be skipped. So you just have to power through the heat, right? After that, next up is time for edge control again. They make sure they go in with that edge control, followed by mousse. Now, mousse is supposed to put your hair in place. The whole essence of this is so that, your hair doesn't get rough easily. And they make sure they put that over the curled portions as well, because they want those to stay in place. It serves like as a holding gel. And they then, blow dry or use a dryer to dry the mousse. And then they take out the curls. Can you see those blush curls? They remind me of like telephone wires. Am I the only one? At this point, my hair is pretty much done. Finish off with oil sheen. And this is the finished result. I am so pleased with this hair. It looks absolutely beautiful. The hair cost 38,000 naira in total for the service and the hair extensions. I used color 1, which is black. Let me know what you think about the hair in the comments. Till my very next video. Au revoir.